Hello everyone, Gaming with Big Green, and we're here in Kingshot on the 135. Now, I'm happy to report we found a really cool trick to help with day 4 of KVK as well. Not just the Ox, but we're talking about Troop Training Completion Day. So, what I got going on here with these little timers down here, we're going to show you guys before I actually use some of my speed ups. But I didn't really want to use some of my speed ups. I'm going to have to try to figure out a time how to do this. But if you look here, I got 2,580 troops. Same thing in this building. In my stable, I have 2,580 troops. Right here, you guys can see 2,580. So that's over 5,000. That's over 5,100. 5,100 troops just in 2 buildings. And then over here we have 2,800 troops that we're upgrading from level 1 into level 10. So we're just going to go ahead and finish these off. That's almost 3,000 troops. That's 2,800 troops. And then we also have over 5,000 in the other 2 buildings. So that's over 7,000 troops, close to, you know what I'm saying? That's in between 7,000 and 8,000 troops just in the first part of this event. Now, again, I wouldn't have to use my speed ups if I timed it out a little bit better. I just kind of hit me like to do something like this for this event. So you're going to want to do a capacity boost early into your Wednesday, your pet day, day 3. You're going to want to apply a capacity boost, and it's going to be about a day and a half time. Okay, so you kind of want to take that into consideration. So even if you do start a little bit later, you absolutely want to make sure that it lasts till reset. But even if you start a little bit later, knowing that you have speed ups or something that you can get through to start this event, that's always a really good way. Now we ended up taking we're 138th right now, just starting. So we do a couple more things in this video. Now we're going to do a special shout out at the end of the video, so make sure you all stay tuned. And I want to give a special shout out to Lord Tall Farquaad. He always hits me up on Discord, a really good member of the Kingshot community, always helps me out and always asking questions. And if I have a question that I'm looking up, he's quick to help me on it too. So shout out to you, my friend. I appreciate you and always hit me up. And you know what I'm saying? I like it. If you guys want to hit me up, reach out to me. I'll give you my Discord. You can ask me any questions you want. We're probably going to do a Q&A, like live stream coming up shortly too, maybe on Sunday or something like that. But this is the training capacity boost. So you're going to want to activate this prior, pretty early into Wednesday, I would say, because the time runs pretty long. You're going to not end up yielding any troops on Wednesday, which is going to be fine because you're going to want the points for your KVK. So now you can see here, I can get 860 in a 12-hour period. All right, so that's what, 1,600, almost 1,700 off one building in 24 hours. 1,700 off one building. I just got 2,500 just from coming off completion for my training capacity boost. So as long as you can time it out good, you know what I'm saying, it's very possible to be successful with that. Now real quick, the gear, we just upgraded it. The gear, you get mithril once you hit level 100 on the gear. That is slightly disappointing. I would rather see it come a lot at level 5. I would like a chance to grab mithril before I actually need it. Not like, oh, here's a level 100, now you need mithril. Oh, here it is. Like, you can acquire it now. Like, I would like to kind of stock up on it so that way I had it come time, but doesn't seem like it's really possible. I guess we're going to keep an eye out for Champagne Fair. That's where the other source, it said to acquire it from. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. You will get it once you hit a gear at 100. It's going to be added to the arena shop. All right. So now we are in Kingdom of Power, so we will show you the spreadsheet. But again, don't forget to use your ox because this is also gathering day. But we're going to go over the requirements for KVK and what to expect for today. So you got governor gears, hammers, widgets, mithril, and troop completion, and also gathering. So today you're going to want to do your double ox. You should, you know what I'm saying, you were supposed to activate it yesterday, so, and sit on it until today. So I have him activated, so we're going to go ahead and send him out while we're doing the rest of this video. So we're going to go ahead and shoot him out there. All right, now this is going to allow me to use the ox twice in one day. Once he comes back, it will give me, I think, a 5-hour cooldown where I'm going to be able to use him later. So at 0500 or at 0600 UTC, I'll be able to use him. Now again, I'm going to have to try to play around and figure out when to do the capacity boost to give us like exactly the right time for it to come off at reset. Because, you know what I'm saying, you want to start, you want to try to produce as many troops as you possibly can during the troop completion day. And you don't really want to have to use your speed ups, because you're going to want to use them on Friday. But it's really important. Now, one thing too is there's no true gold for today. That's going to be for tomorrow. So I'm going to not take my true gold building or my town center building up to TG2 or start the process until Friday, which is good because I kind of need the true gold myself. Now, honestly, I would love to grab Artisan Vision. You all know that. How bad would I just want to press that little button right there and just grab that? But I have to be smart and grab true gold, because once I start the process for TG2, I can already see I'm going to be trying to scramble to get true gold as much as possible. So I might as well go ahead and acquire it now. And again, this is one of the reasons why I would like to see the mithril not last minute add when you hit level 100. I would like to see you have a chance to acquire it beforehand, but the devs are getting there. So we're just going to sit here and acquire the rest of our login stuff, get the material and crystals and stuff that we need for today, and then we're going to claim our Buccaneer bounty. Now, like I said, I really love this event, and it's a very easy way to get widget gear for your characters, and we got pearls. So we're going to go ahead and grab 2 more widget gears. Now, that should give me enough to upgrade my widget on Petra to level 2. Now, one thing to keep in mind, when you do your widget gear, it's not increasing both, okay? So this is going to do my rally right now. My level 2 is going to be my rally, so it's going to be an increase of attack by 5%. Now, you would have to get that up to level 4 to increase that same stat. The level 1 stat and level 3 stat will apply to your conquest mode. So that's very important. So if you just have a level 1 stat and you're bringing her to rallies thinking it's doing extra damage, it's not really applying. You have to have a level 2 skill for it to apply to the rally. Every time you upgrade it, it goes conquest, rally, conquest, rally. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you do your widget gears, that just, you know what I'm saying, like you just got to pay attention to that, because you basically have to get a level 2 widget gear for it to apply into the rallies. Now, you know what I'm saying, I'm happy to do that. I'm working on her, and I'm also trying to work on another thing. Like I'm working very hard on trying to finish Marlon and Zoe, and I really like having Marlon, Zoe, and Petra in a lineup together. Yes, I know Generation 4 is not too far off, and them characters are amazing. Yes, I know. And I want to point something out at the end of the video, because it got me scratching my head about something, and it's because there's a person that's the #1 hero power is actually on Margaret. Margaret, the Generation 4 character. So I don't know if that person sees something in that character that I didn't, but to me, I thought Rosa was the way better PvE offense weapon, and Alcar is just all around good in rallies, conquest, and just an amazing character, probably the best from the update. Margaret I kind of seen as the 3rd best. Like I said, she was good, not great to me, because she only applies attack, and that's not as good as lethal, and it's definitely not as good as damage. So I kind of like a little iffy on Margaret. You know what I'm saying? Like unless I didn't see something in her skills that I completely missed. Maybe her widget gear is incredible, but we're going to show you guys that too at the end of the video. And again, we want to point out that in this video that one of our top players, now there you go guys, you can see right there we did the ox and we have 5 hours left on the cooldown, and we will figure out a time for the troop buildings. But I want to talk about like one of our players, and I want to definitely give him a shout out, and I hope I don't murder your name, my friend, and I'm so sorry if I do. Lucians, all right, Lucians is one of our top people in our kingdom, and we also have a Lucifer here, but Lucian's right there, you can see him, he's at number 1 right there, and number 3 right there. He's our top dog, and you guys can see I'm 108th, and when I think I logged off, I was in 89th place, and it's very easy to grind on this day as long as you do your troops and your double ox, and like Wednesday and Thursdays are very, you know, awesome days. Now you can see I'm really close to starting this process, so I'm going to have enough true gold by tomorrow to start my TG, and that's going to be falling within the parameters of what I needed to do for day 5. So I'll be able to upgrade start my process of TG2 and use true gold for tomorrow's event to help the kingdom. Now, speaking of the kingdom, we're not going to delay no more. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this. All right, now you guys can see here, we're in the leaderboards. Now, this is our kingdom, and you can see his logo pretty much all over the place. And again, dude, shout out to you for all your hard work. And I don't know, maybe I'll try to pick his brain and see if I can get him to sit down, and maybe we'll do an interview with him or something. But number 1 hero power for our nearby kingdoms, he's got Amadeus, and his Amadeus is strong. How strong? Look at all the kingdoms in Kingshot and go to hero power, and shout out to this guy. This is the 1 billion power guy that we looked at. There's actually 3 people sitting at 1 billion. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Shout out to you guys. But look at hero power here. He's sitting in 4th place. Our friend here has a really, really strong Amadeus, one of the top 5 hero in all of Kingshot. So shout out to you, Lucians, dude. You are amazing. And he's such an amazing person, very respectful, generally a awesome individual. All them people that are on Kill and Ice and all that teams and Pale, they're just such amazing people. Like seriously, if there's anything I need, I can jump over there, do bear trap with them. They can come over to us. Like we're all just really good friends, and it's such a nice kingdom to be a part of. And to have a player like this that works this hard and fights for our kingdom as well, seriously, dude, you deserve such a great shout out, dude. I appreciate you and your hard work that you do for the kingdom. Thank you very much, Lucians. Special shout out to you. All right, and shout out to Kill and Die and everyone on our Kingdom 137, and also shout out to all you all in Kingshot. We would not be here if it was not for you. None of this would be possible. You guys make this channel alive. You guys are the reason why we are here today, and I want to thank you all for that. So as you can see, we have a close race in KVK. Is 49 to 51 overall total score. Now we still have a lot of day of grinding today. Tomorrow's when it's going to be like, what's going on, y'all? You know what I'm saying? That's when we're going to see what's going to happen. Now last time when we were fighting Kingdom 80, we were winning the event, but it switched the last minute and they got to invade us. So anything's possible in these things. It can go to the last minute. Now don't forget, it will not end tomorrow at reset. The Kingdom Prep event goes all the way until Saturday 10 UTC, so make sure you keep that in mind. The event will not end tomorrow, but we're going to bring this video to an end. Again, Love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. You all are amazing. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps the King Shot community. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Keep coming back. Love you all. I'll see you around. Peace.